One of the cast members from the show Happy Days, which ran from 1974 to 1984, is working on a revival show called Happy Days Again. And we're going to talk about that right now, so don't turn that dial. One of my all-time favorite shows growing up had to be Happy Days. And especially in Happy Days, I just loved the Fonzie. I loved how he could walk up to a jukebox and bump into it and it would just start up, or he'd snap his fingers and girls would just like all of a sudden walk over to him. I thought that was really, really cool. I loved Fonzie so much growing up. But also, I really liked a lot of the other spin-off shows that came out too, like Mork and Mindy and Laverne and Shirley, and maybe not so much with Joni Loves Chachi, but overall, I just love the whole world of what is Happy Days. And even after the show went off the air in 1984, it is still a great and timeless show. And now more than, well, almost 35 years later, we're hearing about a revival series that's finally going to be made. Not really an easy feat because many of the cast members have either passed away or they're just not interested in the show. But there is one person that was on the original show that does want to see a revival series happen, and she's looking to do it herself. If you watch the show and you remember Joni Cunningham's best friend, Jenny Piccolo, she was played by Kathy Silvers, and she's going to be the one who's going to be heading up the project to revive the old series. And in her interview with 2fab.com, she had this to say about the new series. "We're going to stick me behind Arnold's bar. If Henry will do it, he'll live upstairs. If Ronnie wants to come back, we'll put him and Marianne in the Cunningham living room. That's pretty much what Happy Days Again is gonna be. We need it, it's time." Kathy gave some detail on what her vision is for the show, which is gonna have Jenny Piccolo basically running Arnold's restaurant, and it's gonna be more like a health food diner than selling like hamburgers and hot dogs like it did back in the old show. Also, she has 5 kids now, so that's gonna be another part of the show. And the name of the new show is gonna be Happy Days Again. All right, for me, this is a really intriguing idea, and personally, I never really had it on my radar for a reboot, but nowadays, anything is possible. But my biggest concern, I think, with this new Happy Days is I think Kathy is going to have a real tough time trying to get any of the original cast to come back for the show. First off, Ron Howard, he is a blockbuster making director now, and he actually said that he's really not interested in doing a Happy Days. And Henry Winkler, he's currently involved in some other projects, and matter of fact, he won an Emmy for Barry. So I'm not sure he's going to be interested either. And Marianne Ross, she's officially retired from acting. I think it might be possible for this to be maybe made into a remake or a reboot, but I'm not really sure that it's going to work out real well for her if she's going to try to bring back old cast or make this a revival. And we pretty much already had sort of a revival with the 70s Show and the Goldbergs, I guess. But hey, if Kathy can pull this together and get all the cast together to do this, I will definitely watch it. So with that news, I want to know what you guys think. Are you interested in seeing a Happy Days revival, or would you like to see a reboot or a remake? I would be interested to see what you guys have to say about this. So let's start a conversation in the comments down below. Also, if you are into retro and nostalgia stuff, please consider subscribing to the channel and check out our next video that is right over there. I'll catch you on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.